My mom's memorial service was held 3 weeks ago, and I began my remarks something like this. So, what is an earthly life but the sum of its life experience, a grand total, if you will, of life events? The birthdays, graduations, marriages, holiday gatherings, family reunions, anniversaries, funerals, and so forth. Since then, I've been thinking, over my 68 years, I've been fortunate to have had quite a few first-time life event experiences. Also, it seems to me that I usually seek them out and find them as opposed to them finding me. I view life as a participatory sport, down on the field playing, as opposed to a spectator sport up in the stands watching. My most recent first-time experience was installing a JLD bridge truss system, designed way back in the day when Breedlove Guitars was just getting started, and, I might add, by my newest best friend, Don Kendall. In 1991, Don was driving around the country with a trunk full of product when he introduced himself to Larry Breedlove. It was then that Larry began experimenting with Don's bridge truss system and its effect on balance, sustain, resonance, and bass response. As a result, the original Breedlove Sound was born. For me, it all started when the Parlor guitar I built in 2017 for Jenn came into the shop for a 5-year tune-up. The soft, wide-grain RedPine top had developed a significant bridge belly. I ordered a JLD bridge doctor from Stu Mac, thinking I would just give it a whirl. Turns out the standard post height was a bit too short, and the JLD dowel and previously installed LR Baggs Anthem SL pickup were clearly not going to play well together. The center line of the 5/16 inch dowel was the problem. Unfortunately, the dowel wanted to land on the tail block exactly on the outside edge of the 1/2 inch diameter end pin hole. Rats. To make it work, I decided to drill a new hole and relocate the end pin up and closer to the top. I infilled the existing 1/2 inch end pin hole and finally was able to install the dowel rod between the new end pin location and the back of the guitar. While this worked just fine, and I did it only because I could, I won't do it again. It was just too much work. I decided after this successful, albeit very labor-intensive JLD bridge truss install to give the designer himself a call. I wanted to talk to Don about building me a custom-designed post height for my SE touring series of 6 14-fret Parlor guitars. What a delight and a good decision to speak to the man himself. Don is now my newest best friend from New Mexico. This system is genius, and I am now in the process of retrofitting all of my existing guitar inventory with his JLD bridge truss system.
Harp things, then it needs to be a good mid-range to be able to do that and to get it to sound right, you know. That's the chord change that I taught you.
Yeah. And in the future, Don Kendall's bridge truss system will be standard equipment on and in all of my guitars. Did I say this is a genius idea? Yep, but more on that later. Here I am detailing a working drawing for my new SE Touring Series. It turns out that the optimum post height is an even 3 inches from the bottom of the bridge plate to the center line of the dowel rod. Now, any pickup end pin can be mounted in the center of a 4-inch tail with plenty of clearance for the dowel rod below. This custom 3-inch post height will accommodate my standard LR Baggs Anthem pickup, and as requested by Emil Enebro and Shane Hennessy, it will also accommodate the hash pickup, designed and manufactured by my new best German friend Udo Rosner at amps4pros.com, but more on that later.